When the project started, one of the early aims of Harit Setu was the very fact that the name is Harit Setu, was connecting the various greens in the city. And through a continuous channel, where people can safely walk, cycle, etc. Also at the same time connect the blues, which is the the riverfronts, the lakes, etc., etc. And then over the time, it also evolved into a project where we began to realize that the islands or of arterial roads being made pedestrian friendly or cycle friendly will not push people to come out of their homes and start cycling, because a person has to be very sure about the safety, about the convenience from your home up till the destination that you're wanting to reach. Early on, I think even my predecessors, and that was the whole philosophy of this project, as you also mentioned, that you need to saturate neighborhoods by neighborhood. If you have to, push people toward particular direction or using their feet to cycle or to walk, etc., they need to feel safe. They need to feel safe for their kids. They need to feel safe for the parents. They need to feel safe for themselves while they are going out. And that is the whole concept behind Harit Setu, that you take a whole neighborhood, you saturate it completely, make it absolutely safe for pedestrians and for cyclists, to ensure that any movement that happens in that neighborhood, something that can be done on foot, on cycle, people prefer that over a car. A very small example, right? When I was small, I used to go to hair salon walking.
Okay.
By the time I was in 12th and my college, I started to take my car.
To the same place?
To the same place.
Oh, wow.
And that's happening with, all of us. That's happening with all of us when we go for groceries. That's happening. And there's a whole health issue also related to it, sometimes which we forget to push on to that. A lot of people say that, that's all very good. All this entire thing is very good for European countries where the weather is good and you can walk, etc., etc. And that's why very, very small things like, shade on your pedestrian walkways becomes very, very critical. And that is what the entire thing. So even in Harit Setu, we are looking very closely at the shade that is available. So we did a recent study where we were trying to map the shaded areas in our Harit Setu streets. There are about 10 to 12 streets that we mapped in the Harit Setu Nigdi Pradhikaran area. And we were surprised that in an area which we really think is so green, Nigdi Pradhikaran is amongst the greenest areas, we have road stretches we are only 40% shaded. There are road stretches, of course, which are 70% shaded as well. So we realized that the horticulture landscaping part with the tree plantation becomes a very critical part of the whole strategy. So it's not just creating a walkway, it's creating a shaded walkway which pushes a person, which encourages a person to walk even when the sun is high and up in the sky.
And so like in Chennai, we were just doing the study of temperature under the shade and outside, and we noticed there was a 10 degrees difference at 12 o'clock.
Absolutely.
So then, I mean, we can actually have cooler cities just by having these shaded walkways. So